All right, we were talking about Goldberg, and obviously, we're talking about 1999. We talked about the finger poke of doom, but what happens after that is kind of interesting. And I know you're not booking, but I guess are you still technically there with Nash? Nash is the head
Yeah,
booker, right?
yes.
So it immediately starts off. He gets some house show matches against the Giant, which he wins. A house show match against Bigelow, he wins. But then he starts a feud with Scott Hall. What was the issue between these two in real life, not just storyline wise, in real life?
They were dear friends, and Kevin had come to Scott's aid numerous times. Kevin's had a tough year, but he's doing well right now, and he was Scott's anchor. Without Scott being around Kevin, I think it destroyed him.
What about Goldberg and Hall though here in '99? Because it seemed like something was brewing with him. Did Hall like to pick on him, or what was going on with Hall and Goldberg?
Well, Scott was a ribber, and Bill wasn't used to that, and it caused a rift between them.
What would he do, like rib wise?
You know, these off the cuff remarks Scott could make, and he did it in a way that it got under Bill's skin. And like I said, Bill had gone from the power plant to being on top, so he wasn't used to that.
Do you think Hall had like some justification there for some of the ribbing, or is it just Hall being Hall?
I think it's all being all because Scott was a smart guy. He saw what Goldberg was doing and
Do you
doing well.
do you think that they really or he really liked Goldberg or no?
Yeah, I think he did. But I also think that he understood Goldberg had to be defeated soon.
Do you think maybe some of the animosity was that which is this is crazy to even think, but that Hall cost him the match, and Goldberg thinks he still should have been undefeated, kind of thing. Like he thinks Hall had something to do with the planning of the finish of the match.
I can't speak for Scott, but I would assume that Scott saw the business couldn't keep going with Bill never losing.
Now, does Scott? I know obviously he's got his trials and tribulations here, but does he contribute to the booking at all? I know Nash and you were kind of the obviously the co and the main booker. Is Hall contributing at all to booking?
Well, he gave Sting the Sting gimmick, the Crow gimmick.
Yep.
Very smart guy. Uh, he just understood that Bill had to be defeated, and it was rightfully so, but not the way they did it, I don't think.
So the cattle prod is kind of the one of the main reasons. Obviously, the cattle prod, then the Nash power bomb is the reason why Goldberg loses the title at Starcade '98. But the cattle prod, aka the stun gun, becomes a part of the storyline. Do you like that at all? Kind of making a little bit of a callback to the how Hall cheated and helped Nash win.
If it was done a different way without the cattle prod, it, we just, I'd rather have seen him lose cleanly like he did, how he got there.
So when they start using the cattle prod really as a storyline, are you okay with that? Or do you think like, okay, now it's and like it's almost taking it too far? Like it was kind of a mistake, and now we're just taking it too far using it in the storyline.
Yeah, I think it was not done vindictively. In their head, they were trying to make him Superman. that took the cattle prod and a bunch of other people
Yep.
to stop them. So I don't think it was done vindictively.
So we go to sold out 1999 from the Charleston Civic Center in Charleston, West Virginia. They have a stun gun ladder match. This is 117.99, the first pay per view after Starrcade 98. Man, interesting. Stun gun ladder match. Do you like that
No.
gimmick idea at all?
No,
Is that, I guess, I mean, that's got to be the Nash's idea, right?
I'm not sure on that one. Kevin, I've mentioned this before, was a soldier. He took orders. I go and tell people, look at the difference between Hall and Hulk at the time. I think we cheated the people out of a hell of a match. And it could have been done in a different way.